When the F-150 was redesigned for the 14th generation, the Raptor wasn't forgotten. In fact, the newest Raptor is also the most off-road capable, best-performing Raptor ever made. This new third-generation Raptor is packed with built-for tough engineering innovations inspired by the wild demands of desert racing, where drivers not only speed over rough terrain, but may even jump and catch air. The new 5-link rear suspension with Panhard rod is designed to deliver more control and torque to the ground in high-speed desert driving conditions. Suspension travel has increased this year, plus it has longest-in-class 24-inch rear coil springs. Adjust the sound of your ride with the class-exclusive active valve exhaust featuring 4 modes: Quiet, Normal, Sport, and Baja. Then pick from 7 selectable drive modes, which also include Baja mode, to dial up the ride of your life. Straight out of the factory, in addition, by pressing the R button on the steering wheel, you can use MyMode to create custom configurations such as drive, steering, suspension, exhaust, 4-wheel drive, electronic locking rear differential, and auto start-stop modes, to name a few. The Raptor also comes equipped with trail turn assist, variable drive mode control. Interestingly, the day I filmed this Raptor is the same day Ford announced the new 2024 Raptor. Our Raptor was built at the Dearborn truck plant in Michigan on July 26, 2023. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the in-depth review series from Neighborhood Car Reviews. And in today's video, we are taking a look at this very nice and very well equipped brand new 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor. Of course, it is a SuperCrew with the style side bed. It is a 5-foot bed. And today we are at Community Ford Lincoln of Bloomington, Indiana. So a huge thanks and shout out to them for letting me come out and take a look at this vehicle. Today's Raptor is painted in rapid red, tinted clear coat metallic, and it does feature the Raptor black leather interior. Full pricing is shown on screen, and a full options list is in the breakdown description box below, so make sure you check that out. It is a very expensive truck, as to be expected. Today's review is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to go over everything from the exterior to the interior, mechanical, off-road, everything else in between. I've always liked the Raptors, and I really do like these new ones. Of course, I like the new F-150s as well, so it goes to stand that I would like that vehicle. Of course, the Raptor is 4-wheel drive. It's the only way it comes configured. The Raptor uses Ford's 2-speed torque-on-demand high-lock push-button electronically controlled transfer case. It's a 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system with neutral tow capability, electronic locking rear differential, and a 2.64 to 1 4x4 low drive ratio with a 410 rear axle. Our Raptor has the standard 35-inch tires and features a ground clearance of 12 inches with an approach angle of 31 degrees, a departure angle of 23.9 degrees, and a ramp breakover angle of 22.7 degrees. Water fording depth is rated at 32 miles per hour or 32 inches at 4 miles per hour. Power comes in the form of the high-output 3.5-liter EcoBoost dual overhead cam 24-valve V6 engine. This 60-degree aluminum block and head power plant features twin turbochargers and intercooling with TIVCT, twin independent variable cam timing, direct port fuel injection, and a 10.5 to 1 compression ratio. This engine creates 450 horsepower at 5,850 RPM and 510 pound-feet of torque at 3,000 RPM. The Raptor can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, with a quarter-mile time in 13.9 seconds at 98 miles per hour, which is good for a truck weighing just shy of 6,000 pounds. More impressive is the 8,200 pound towing capacity and a 1,400 pound payload capacity. This power needs fuel to operate, and the Raptor holds fuel, 36 gallons to be exact, and EPA says it consumes a whopping 6.2 gallons per 100 miles driven, and carries an estimated total driving range of an equally impressive 576 miles. The sole available transmission is pretty much standard across the F-150 lineup, and that is the electronically controlled 10-speed 10R80 select shift automatic transmission. The transmission is also driver controlled by various selectable drive modes and features manual shift capabilities. And walk around the rear, we're going to go over the rear details in depth, but as you can see, a very wide stance back here. And you can also see in the tailgate, we have a lamp here. We've also got the cargo lamp up top. Alrighty, around the rear of the new Raptor, as you can see, very purpose-built for its utilitarian design. Does feature a very aggressive, almost step-side bed to accommodate the very wide off-road Baja tires. We've also got these graphite-colored wheel lips here. Come into these three-dimensional molded translucent marker lamps here in the back. They're red up front. They are orange. Helps accommodate the larger suspension. As you can see, the deeply scalloped bed here flows into these large LED tail lamps. And of course you have the requisite graphite plinth there with the large Ford badge, along with the F-150 designation down here in the lower left-hand corner, and of course the Raptor badge in the lower right-hand corner. Moving down, we do have a large steel bumper, a little bit different from the standard F-150s. They're a lot more narrower because they do accommodate these large tow recovery hooks and these beefy dual exhaust tips here. But they do also house your ultrasonic backup sensors. Trailer tow hitch here. You do have 7-pin wiring up top, 4-pin wiring down below. You've also got the lock right here. And of course your license plate lights. The Raptor's wide body is actually most noticeable back here with these deeply scalloped bedside areas to actually fold back into the original width of the tail lamps. But they are wide enough to accommodate those very large and very wide BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. Now, as we walk along the profile of the Raptor, as you can see on screen, it is much taller than the original F-150. It does have a higher ground clearance. Of course, there is a reason for that, because it is off-road ready. This is more Baja ready. If you want more of a off-road back trails, you might want to look at the trimmer. Not to be outdone, we do have the Raptor entry step bar here. It also acts and doubles as a rock slider. Steering is electrically assisted variable rate, vehicle speed sensitive, rack and pinion with driver selectable feedback controls, and a 17.2 to 1 steering ratio, a 48-foot curb-to-curb turning radius, and a 33 degrees of steering angle. The wheels are the $1,895 optional 17 by 8.5 inch matte black painted forged aluminum beadlock capable wheels, and are shot in the 35-inch LT 315/70R17 BF Goodrich all-terrain TA Baja Champion tires. Brakes are four-wheel power-assisted disc brakes with advanced traction control and RSC roll stability control. Up front, the Raptor features 350 by 34mm nitro-tough iron rotors and 2-piston 51mm sliding calipers. In the rear, we have 336 by 20mm nitro-tough iron rotors with single-piston 54mm calipers and electronic integrated 25.5 kN parking brake. Suspension up front is independent double wishbone with coilover shock absorbers and cast aluminum lower arms. Shocks up front are the Fox Racing high output electronically controlled continuously variable compression dampening with 3.1 inches of damper. In the rear, it's a 5-link coil with Panhard rods and the exact same Fox Racing shocks as up front. Of course, taking a look up front, a very aggressive design up front. You know exactly what is in your rearview mirror when you see this bad boy coming at you. Alright, taking a closer detailed look at the front of the Raptor, as you can see, it is a very wide truck. It is wider than the standard F-150, and it does have unique body panels to accommodate that extra width. Normally, usually for the tires itself, they are a very wide BF Goodrich tire, but within the expanded flares, you do have a heat extraction duct here. You've also got the hood dome right there with the Raptor logo. It does actually feature active ventilation as well. Moving down the sculpted body side fenders, you do have your front marker lights here. As stated before, in the rear they're red, up here they're amber. Of course, we do have our LED headlamps, LED turn indicators, and that turns white for a driving light. And then of course you have your parking lamp in the middle. It is a bi-LED headlamp. It does have the Raptor logo down here. We've also got the dual rigid fog lamps down below, and the center ones also light up as well. And of course, we've also got the massive grille with the huge Ford logo right there in the middle. And of course, due to laws, we have to have the marker lights due to the width of the vehicle. And down below, we do have that steel bumper, silver accents, tow recovery hooks, and front parking sensors. Alright, now before we get inside, let's take a quick look at the key. It is just a standard Ford F-150 key, but it does have the Raptor logo, and it does have these ribbed edges in the background of it, which I kind of like. That is in, that's in line with the rest of the Raptor styling. But up front, we just have a standard Ford key, unlock, lock, remote start. We also have your tailgate open and close, and your panic alarm here. Now, of course, this vehicle is equipped with Ford's smart key access system and the intelligent access system. So by keeping the key fob in your purse or pocket, you're able to lock and unlock the vehicle doors. In addition, of course, we do have Ford's keypad entry system here as well. By just entering in your 4-digit PIN number that you can program, you can actually use that to unlock and lock the vehicle as well. Now, taking a look at the door handle, as you can see, it does have a lock button here. Just by pressing that button, the vehicle will lock. To unlock, simply grab the handle as you would open it. And what we are greeted by inside is pretty standard F-150, albeit some changes for the Raptor. Taking a quick look at the door panels here, as you can see, the doors actually sit very high because the vehicle sits high. But here we have this really unique vinyl trim here. I'm not really sure what Ford calls it, but it has a neat pattern to it, and you have these really dark brown accent stitchings here. Now, this vehicle is equipped with the Ford Raptor carbon fiber accent package, so you do have genuine carbon fiber trim inside, and that is part of it right here. On the door panel here, you do have 3 driver memory, your lock and unlock buttons, mirror controls here, and window controls. You do have your door release in the door armrest there. Of course, a vinyl padded armrest down below. You have a map pocket, the B&O Play sound system here. It's a Bang & Olufsen sound system. That's an aluminum speaker grill. And it is a 2-level door panel here. So you have a bottle holder here and more door panel storage. This is all plastic down here, and it becomes vinyl when you get up to the armrest. All right, taking a look at the dashboard here, we do have our area lighting here. We do have our Pro Power onboard generator power switch there, tailgate release, cargo lamp, automatic headlamp control with fog lamp controls, instrument panel brightness and dim. And up here we do have the red American flag logo here in the trim piece here. It is a nice satin silver trim. It's all aluminum, and it goes really nicely with the carbon fiber. We do also have a power tilt and telescoping steering column here. Taking a look in the footwells here, you just have standard brake and accelerator pedals. There is no manual transmission. We do have manually adjustable or power adjustable pedals as well, though. That's a nice touch. Hood release is right here. And down here we do have the Ford Performance tread plates. 8-way powered driver passenger seat with adjustable lumbar supports there. And let's take a look at the seats. As you would expect in a vehicle of this price and class, the seats are very comfortable, they're very supportive. They do have the headrest mounted speakers for the B&O Play system that is perforated in there. And the headrests, of course, are height and tilt adjustable. You do have the Raptor badge embossed into the seat back here. Perforated accents in the center for the ventilation and heating. And then you have this ribbed cloth pattern here. Very similar to the GT, the Ford GT seats. Very grippy, and it holds you in place very nice and tightly. A little bit more aggressive bolstering than the standard F-150, but you would expect that in a high-performance truck like this. You've also got more of that ribbed cloth pattern here as well. Alright, now that we're inside, let's check out more details. There's a lot to show in here, so stay tuned or buckle up because there's a lot to show in here. Nice thick leather wrapped steering wheel. Normally this steering wheel would be heated, but for whatever reason Ford has taken the heating off and offered a credit, so the credit is actually realized on the window sticker. You do have the orange 12 o'clock position here on the steering wheel right in the center, and it's just a standard Ford steering wheel. It does have the Raptor logo down here, and I believe it's illuminated as well. And we have a plethora of buttons on either side, so we're going to go over the left hand side first. We do have the R button here. That is your Raptor button, and you can actually program that for your My View display to go back and forth into the Raptor MyMode. So you can actually set your preferences and then program it with this button here and then instantly go to it. And of course we do have our cruise control, and this does have adaptive cruise control, so that's your power switch set, and then accelerate, decelerate, resume, and cancel, and then your distance follow, and your lane keep assist here. Volume controls, voice command controls. Over here on the left hand side we do have the magnesium paddle shifters back here. This is our downshift paddle shifter here. Over on the left or right hand side we have our upshift paddle shifter, and we have more controls here. So we have our menu control, our back control, and these all control our My display here, the big 12-inch display. And this is your menu select, and you're okay to change your menus. These last three buttons here are unique to the Raptor, and they are your steering feedback, your suspension, and your exhaust. Over here on the left hand side we just have one multifunction control that controls wiper washer, turn indicator, flash to pass, and high beams. And then taking a look at the instrument cluster here, it's mildly reconfigurable, but not too, there's not a whole lot you can do. You have your My View, your trip and fuel. You can go through there and kind of select trip A, trip B. Then you have your Raptor info, which is what we are in, and it just shows a large amount of gauges and information. So drive mode, all that kind of stuff, your steering position, exhaust position, transmission temperature gauge, various different measurements here, air charge, temperature, transmission, all that kind of stuff, tire pressures, off-road mode here. You got your steering angle, and of course your horizontal and lateral angles, power distribution here, your engine information, and driver assistance, and all that kind of stuff. And of course that's all shown in these here as well. Alright, moving over the top, as you can see here, we do have an assist handle here. We have more speakers here in the A-pillar. And it's just a nice little padded vinyl trim, similar to that what's on the door panels on the upper section. Here we do have the Bang & Olufsen center point sound system, or speaker here. It's a 3-speaker array. Then we have a nice little textured vinyl mat in the middle to hold stuff. Moving down the center screen here, as you can see, it's a huge productivity screen. Ford Sync 4 system. A very nice, very easy to use, very reactive touchscreen. Very similar to any kind of smartphone you'll ever use. Of course, we do have different apps. So Apple CarPlay, Google Android Auto. You have your different settings here. Vehicle settings, all that kind of stuff. Hotspot. Your vehicle settings here. Idle, all that kind of stuff. Quiet start, all that. Everything you can expect. Then we have features. So we have driver assistance features. You can turn off and on through here. That includes auto hold, your adaptive cruise, and all that kind of stuff. Pro Power on board shows your generator status. You can put it into generator mode. You can test it, all that kind of stuff there. Zone lighting, towing, trail turn assist, which is kind of unique to the Raptor, and I think the Trimmer also has it. And you can turn that on, but it just basically applies the brakes onto the inside rear wheel. The Bronco also has it. And then, of course, by placing the vehicle in reverse, you do show your backup cameras. It does feature active guidance lines. It also has a 360-degree top-down view here. And we have different settings here. So we have full screen. We have a large 180-degree view. This is our center-mounted high-stop camera above the rear sliding window view there. And then we have no camera. Trailer tow camera there. And that is your trailer blind spots. Moving over the top, we have auto start stop, turn it on and off. You can turn on and off your front cameras. This is your forward park assist, 4-way flashers, stability control, and here is our trail control button there. And that enables 1-pedal drive, and it's available in 4 high or 4 low. Alright, of course we have also got Pro Trailer Assist here for backup assist, push button start, trailer brake controller. This is our 4-wheel drive transfer case, drive mode select, rear differential locker. Down here we do have audio controls, climate controls, heated seat controls, ventilated seat controls. We've also got fan speed control, dual zone temperature control. More carbon fiber in the center console. Opens up to reveal a wireless charging mat, USB Type A and Type C USB ports. Large cup holders, small storage tray here. Of course, our shift lever that could be parked in place, manual mode. And what's really nice is that we do have the productivity armrest, so this folds flat into a nice work surface. Or you can open it up to reveal a very nice amount of deep storage and a removable storage tray. Overall, I think the interior of the F-150 Raptor, as well as all F-150s, are actually very nice. Very well thought out, very comfortable places to be, actually. Of course, overhead we have an overhead control for our HomeLink universal garage door opener. The Raptor has 6 programmable auxiliary switches. That's cool. Those are fun to play with too, but you can program off-road lights or anything you want to it. Sunglasses holder here. We do have overhead reading lights, dome lights, and our passenger airbag indicator switch here. This button here controls our power sliding rear window. And in the center we do have our sunroof controls. This is our glass control, and this right here is our shade control. Of course, we also have an automatic dimming rear view mirror. Overhead, we do have large sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors. And of course, the sun visors do swing out and they slide out on extensions. In addition, you also have height adjustable seat belts and an additional A-pillar assist handle. Alright, now let's take a look at the rear seat. Nice wide opening doors reveal a very spacious rear seat in the Raptor. Of note is a flat floor, and a quick look at the door panel reveals that it's very similar to the rest of the F-150 lineup. It does have that same vinyl trim up top, additional carbon fiber accents here, cup holder here, power window switch, door opener, padded armrest, and of course your dual level storage mat pockets. Very nice to have even in the back seat, and your aluminum drilled B&O speaker grill. Alright, so the rear seats do seat 3 across. They are a 60-40 split folding seat. However, the seat backs do not fold. It's the seat bottom cushions that do fold. High adjustable head restraints on all passenger seating areas, as well as the 3-point belts, of course. A heated rear window. We've also got a fold down center armrest here that includes integrated cup holders. And the rear seats, while not nearly as bolstered as the front seats, they do include that ribbed cloth on the bolster sections. And of course, on the outboard, you do also have this down here in the thigh area. Perforated accents in the center panels of the leather, but they are not ventilated back here. They're just heated. As you look up, you do have overhead reading lights. You also have overhead coat hooks. You do have assist handles in the B-pillar, seat back mat pockets, additional cup holders and storage in the top part of the center console, rather. 2-stage heated seats in the back seats, positional air vents. You've also got a 12-volt power point here, and down below you do have USB Type A and Type C, and a 120-volt and 20 amp household style AC outlet. And I did state that the rear seats are 60-40 split folding. The seat bottom cushions do open up to reveal this unique storage tray here. You can actually collapse this whole thing and make it flat, or you can keep it up as an integral storage area. And you've also got your onboard power supply for your the power generator. Alright, there are several ways to open the tailgate. First way, you can just press this button here on the driver's side instrument panel. The other way is walking up to the tailgate itself. Underneath where the handle would be, there's actually a membrane switch right here in the opening. You can press that and the tailgate will open. Or of course, you can use your key fob. It is a power opening and closing tailgate, as you can see. It does have Ford's Tough Bed spray and bed liner from the factory, as you can see here. And I'll put all the bed dimensions on screen, as you can see. Pretty standard 5.5 foot style side bed from Ford. But you do have LED illumination, you do have the box cleats, tie down hooks. You also have the onboard Pro Power plant or power generator. This one is 120 volt, 20 amp. You can go all the way up to 2 kilowatts on gas and 2.4 kilowatts on hybrid electric. This is your circuit breaker here. It is illuminated back here as well. But on this vehicle, it just has the 2 household style AC outlets. It is weatherproof as well, which is good to know. In addition, your tailgate does have a nice work surface, and you can see my footprints here because I did demonstrate the tailgate assist step. But as you can see, it does have a ruler here in centimeters and in inches. You also have little cup holders here. You also have these little doors here that can accept a clamp if you're doing work on it. And of course, closing the tailgate is very easy. Well, first of all, let's take a look at the step. As you can see here, I am just opening up the tailgate, and of course, the step assist. Very easy to do in 2 steps. You just push the that step out, and then you pull the handle out and you step inside, and then reverse the process. And to close the tailgate, you can just double press that button again. Alright, and there you have it, the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor. We hope you found their video enjoyable and informative. If you found it informative, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, our Instagram channel at BrensoJ1. And as always, thanks for watching.